Coming up, demanding an education. Students gather on Capitol Hill to fight for more money for college.
And red meat risk, the dangers of eating too many hamburgers. District Wire News starts now.
Good evening, I'm Kate Setta.
And I'm Sarah Tobianski.
Hundreds of students marched on Capitol Hill today. Their message? Make a college education affordable. Neil Hickey reports.
The students came from all parts of the country to deliver a simple message. The annual protest comes as Barack Obama prepares to hand down his first budget as president. Although higher education received billions in the government's stimulus package, the US Student Association wants Congress to pass legislation to help poorer students.
The average student graduates with more than $20,000 in debt. They have to take on 2 or 3 part-time jobs, and it's simply not, the government is not providing enough support for students who are going to school today.
Sakina Gohagan is a junior at Florida State University. She says a college education is becoming less and less affordable.
Oh, it's very difficult, especially depending on where you live. In the state of Florida, our college tuition prices are pretty reasonable, but the cost of living is ridiculous. And when we say the cost of living, a lot of people don't truly understand what all of that encompasses. And it's really, really difficult when we're talking about books and fees and cars and all of these things that we need in order to survive in college.
The guest of honour at today's rally was Senator Dick Durbin, raising hopes education will be front and centre when the next policy announcements are made. Budget committees will meet in the House and Senate tomorrow. Reporting from Capitol Hill, I'm Neil Hickey for District Wire News.
15 of AIG's top 20 bonus recipients will be returning their money. The $50 million will be returned to AIG's general operating budget. The troubled insurance giant has been given $170 billion in bailout money since September. AIG has been criticized for using government money to award bonuses to employees. Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke and Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner were on the Hill today answering questions about the bailout and the bonuses.
1 in 3 teens will experience abuse while dating. This, according to Breaking the Cycle, a group focused on preventing teen dating violence. The group has released its 2009 state-by-state report card. Maryland and the district scored a C. Virginia scored an F. June Kim has more.
He held her close and bit her left ear. He stopped the vehicle.
What you're watching is a public service announcement on teen dating violence. The group that made the PSA, DoSomething.org, warns in the video that though the images are graphic, they are based on a true account. Abuse in teen dating relationships got the spotlight when pop star Rihanna was allegedly assaulted by her boyfriend Chris Brown. As shocking as that news may have been to people, abuse in teen dating relationships is not rare.
I think verbal violence is extremely common. I know tons of people who have relationships that probably aren't going to last long.
A 2006 study by Liz Claiborne Incorporated found that 20% of teens who have been in a relationship have reported being hit, slapped, or pushed by a partner. Break the Cycle is a group dedicated to preventing teen dating violence. According to the group, each year about 2.3 million people are raped or physically assaulted by a current or former spouse, boyfriend, or girlfriend. 1 in 3 teens will experience abuse in a dating relationship, and as many as 2/3 of them will never report it.
I know several people who have, not specifically in the DC area, and those who have in the DC area have reported it only to therapists and local friends.
Breaking the Cycle released its 2009 state-by-state teen dating violence report card. Grades are based on how easy it is for teens to obtain a civil domestic violence protection order. DC might have passed, but according to the group, the district has the highest rate of teen dating violence in the nation. In Washington, June Kim, District Wire News.
More women will now have access to the morning after pill without a prescription. A New York federal judge ruled yesterday that 17-year-old girls can purchase the pill. Women 18 and older have had access to the pill without a prescription since 2006. Christian and pro-life groups quickly voiced concern about Monday's decision, while abortion activists were happy with the ruling.
Older Americans who eat large amounts of red meat may be at risk. A study from the Archives of Internal Medicine out today says that men and women ages 50 to 71 who eat the equivalent of a quarter-pound hamburger a day have a higher risk of dying from cancer or heart disease. Men have a 22% higher risk of cancer and a 27% higher risk of heart disease, while women's chances of dying of cancer and heart disease are 20% and 50%.
Shared cab rides may be back in the D.C. area. Last year, a law banned shared rides, instituting a one fare per person system. Cabbies want the system removed so that they can pick up more than one passenger at a time. D.C. taxi drivers say they lost 1/3 of revenue because this law required the switch from zone fares to meters and put a $19 cap on rides.